Greenhouse gases are significant. The rises in them are manifest in all sorts of weather patterns that are changing. Floods, fire, the increases in temperature. We've heard a lot about carbon dioxide. What's generally unrecognized is methane is responsible for at least 30% of the increases in greenhouse gases and the climate change impact that we see today. The majority of that actually comes from cows burping. When methane makes its way up into the upper part of the atmosphere, it's broken down to water vapor and carbon dioxide. Over a 20-year period, methane is more than 80 times more impactful than carbon dioxide. There hasn't really been a solution for it till now. So about 7 years ago, I was listening to a talk by a Prime Minister of a Pacific Island nation about rising ocean waters. Having lived in California, where there was a 40% reduction of methane mandate, and that I had been doing consulting work with CSIRO, had really uncovered the role of Asparagopsis seaweeds in dramatic mitigation of methane, the convergence of those three things said, I can solve that problem if I can grow this Asparagopsis seaweed at very large scale. So the company was born that day 6 years ago.
CH4 Global is a climate change company. We are focused on mitigating the effects of greenhouse gases on the climate. Our initial focus is on methane, particularly methane from ruminant animals. The Eco Park where we are today is our first scale facility to grow Asparagopsis seaweed, which forms the core part of our formulation, methane tamer, the product that we feed to cattle, drops their methane output by about 90% or more. We were able to grow the plant throughout all of its life stages and really deeply understand what the seaweed need, providing light, nutrient, very clean, nice, beautiful water, and the appropriate water environment for the seaweed to really have a good time and just keep on growing.
So through the work that CH4 Global's been doing over the last 6 years, it's clear to us that whole Asparagopsis is not only the most natural solution, it's actually the most economical one.
So each of the ponds that you see behind me, they're a standard design, and that design then will be utilized as we go from 10 full-size ponds here, ultimately 10,000, 100,000, and that's what scale brings us. We get our cost very low. Farmers make more money than they would up, they like us, and that enables us to scale without the need for subsidies. If we make money, our shareholders are happy, customers are happy, and the whole value chain benefits.
CH4 Global is conducting a revegetation project focusing on restoring this conservation zone around our eco park. We secondly planted 450 different plants that are native to this area, continuing to remove more of the invasive species. The revegetation actually really helped making sure the sand doesn't move, and as well bringing back native birds and insects back to this area. Hopefully by the end of this year, we're looking to expand up to 100 jobs within this eco park and our processing site in Port Lincoln.
We now know that more than 150 countries have signed up to the Global Methane Pledge, where their goal was to reduce methane by 30%. The 1.5 billion cows on the planet today contribute in excess of 12 gigatons carbon dioxide equivalents, using that impact over the 20-year time frame. 150 million cows, which is our goal as a company over the next decade, will have an impact of a gigaton of carbon dioxide equivalents. we're excited to be on the site for the world's first eco-park demonstration of how do you do this at scale.
It feels amazing to work in a company that we see the impact we're making every day. You know that your job has a purpose for something bigger than just yourself.
No other technology can scale in the next 10 years and have the same gigaton impact that we can. So this solution is ready, it's scalable, and we are ready to take the planet on that journey and help us all.